The people have to learn how to operate the machines. That's our job, right? So I look at people fearful of, oh, my job, I'm really good at this particular manual process. Well, guess what else you're probably good at? You're probably good at being a prompt engineer. You're probably really good at helping train AI to mechanize and do as good a job as you do and have everybody else that does a similar job to you do as good a job as you do. So this is where the jobs are just going to shift. It's many, developers are also threatened in part because AI is definitely writing a lot of code and it's going to write a lot of code. Well, that position now shifts to I now have to understand the actual business operations and the domains and I have to get the technology closer to the business, which is great. It actually, for many, gives people a more expansive view of what they do for work because they can now attach their code to an outcome. And it also gets them prepared for a phenomenal future, which is going to evolve until we all die of using these new modern tools to make, people's lives better, deliver better outcomes and have a better quality. Yeah, before the release of, ChatGPT and the whole explosion, we created a bot integrating Amazon Lex, Lambda, Connect, Kinesis with the Slinger platform to create a natural language processing bot that would answer phone calls and book appointments for orthopedic practices, which is very complicated because there's body parts, how old. Many orthopedics work at multiple locations, different hours of the day, what procedures they work on, which what body part, what side of the body, all of that. And it was very hard. And the miss that we had scoping it was that you absolutely have to have the interface that side by side shows you the call log, not only the transcript of the call log, but the actual voice log. So you can tell where the bot breaks down. So that human interface of making sure, especially in healthcare, that human interface of making sure the machine is doing what you want it to do is a big part of the project. And so having the ability to sort of integrate that, pull all the data sources in front of a human. So now your job, and so the Slinger application, the AHAR application becomes part of the machine. Your job is to run the machine. Your job is to make sure the machine's doing the right thing versus doing the actual work. You're teaching the machine how to do the work. And it's pretty interesting. We can actually operate a lot of things still operate through email. And now we don't have to stop that. We don't have to force people to log into an application. Just forward the email to the application. It's going to divine the tidy records that the system needs to create. It can consume responses to create tidy records. When you need to log in, you can, but you can still operate the way you want to. If it's through email, then you can keep operating through email. If you want to just attach spreadsheets, you can do that too. So it's really a way to give people a more expansive options to adopt technology than another app, No, now I'm a slave. I'm a data entry slave to the application, and it's pretty exciting.